Hey guys, James with Torches and Tactical, and I just have one question for you guys. Have you ever needed a headlamp with all of the horsepower, or all of the lumens, or all the LEDs? If you have, chances are the SH41 from Sofirn might be for you. Now this is the successor to the SH40, HS40, and this is 2000 lumens from one SST40 LED, but we'll review this on another day. For now, I just want to show you guys the HS41. Now the HS41, this is 4 SST20 LEDs, and these range all the way from a 1 lumen moonlight mode, then you can bump up to 10 lumens on eco, 150 lumens on low, 500 lumens on medium, 1500 lumens on high, and finally you can get 4000 lumens out of turbo, and that's going to give you 325 meters at 26,475 candela. If that seems like a lot for a headlamp, I mean, yeah, it is. But why have less when you can have more? In addition to that 4,000 lumens, you can get a 1 meter drop resistance rating, as well as IP68 waterproof. And without that 21700 cell battery, it does only come in at 79 grams. Now for those dimensions, we do have 115 millimeters here by 30.1 millimeters for the head. And that is, I mean, this works as wonderfully as a regular flashlight or a right angle light as well. So before I start diving into more of these specifications and how the light functions and everything, let's find out everything that comes in the package. So for starters, this is the box that the HS41 came in. And now if you need to know, it is 4,000 lumens and 325 meters. It does offer you USB-C charging, and all those specifications from all those modes are sitting here on the back. Now finally, if you need to contact Jinba Technologies or Sofirn directly for any sort of warranty information, you can go ahead and contact them here. So inside the box, you do get a user manual, and this user manual again walks you through all the specifications. Now one thing I'm not sure about is this only goes to eco mode here. However, on the chart here, you do get a moonlight as well, and that moonlight I have verified is a functional mode on the HS41. But we'll get that back out of the way. So this will walk you through how to use all of those modes in a couple different languages, just in case you ever forget. In addition to that, you also get a USB-A to USB-C cable, because like it said, you do have USB-C charging on here. And we'll get that out of the way. And we also got a couple of spare O-rings. So if you ever take this apart and find that they're drying out or just need replacement after a while, then you can go ahead and do that. Now there is no lanyard here, but that's because it's a headlamp. Why do you want a lanyard with a headlamp? What it did come with though is, well actually let me go ahead and zoom out here. Let me go ahead and show you here. It does come with a headlamp strap as well. Now look at this good looking guy right here. So this is the headlamp strap that it came with, and I'll actually just walk you through the headlamp strap right now. So this is a really nice cotton and elastic headlamp strap. It is a 3-point, so it meets in the back here, comes all the way around. It is adjustable on the top and the sides. And here, this is basically a couple large rings. They feel like silicone rubber, but I can't confirm. And in order to wear this as a headlamp, all you got to do is break off that pocket clip. Boom, there we go. And in my experience, this next part is always easiest if you take off the tail cap. You can slide this in here. Boom, there's one, and there's two. I'll throw that tail cap back on there. See if I can get those threads to line up. There we go. Those are lining up now. Now we're cooking with fire. Cooking with gas? Wait, is it cooking with fire or cooking with gas? Leave a comment down below. Is it cooking with fire or cooking with gas? But there we go. Now you can use this as an adjustable headlamp, and while it's inside that headlamp harness, it is adjustable as far as the degree of angle. And since everything's controlled via this top button here, it is super simple to activate and use as a headlamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and get, let's go ahead and call him Johnny. I'm gonna go ahead and get Johnny out of here now. And we'll get this back out, but getting it out is so much easier than putting it in there. And we'll throw the pocket clip back on, and we'll get into the actual HS41. Now the HS41, like I said, is 4 SST20 LEDs. Each of those is sitting here inside a quad TIR optic, and that is housed behind this bezel. Now this bezel does remove if you ever need to service that. However, I mean, in my experience with that, I haven't really need to service too many lights. I usually take them apart more because I want to, not because I have to. So on top, real fast, you do have a very, very large silicone rubber switch here. It is an E-switch, so you're not sitting there activating a spring switch. And you have a couple of those LEDs too that serve here as a battery indicator and charge indicator. So green means you're good. Red means you're either running low or you really need to get to that charger. So we'll go ahead and shut that off for now. You have very, very deep cooling fins here. It looks almost like a weight savings choice as opposed to trying to keep it cooler, but 180 degrees of that bezel. You do see, again, the USB-C charging port. And I do have a cord here, so I can show you. Let me grab that for you. I do have a cord here, so I can show you those charging indicators. So we'll go ahead and plop this guy in here. And now you have red. So red means it's charging, and this will turn green as soon as you have fully topped off that battery. So let's go ahead and get this back out of here one more time. Put that cover back in. Now that cover is a horizontal USB-C port cover, and it has a very, very thick lip on there. So you're able to make sure that water stays out, dust stays out, sand, anything that could get in there gets in there. So now moving back to the front, we have Sofirn SH41. Opposite that, we have those required signages that let you know that you shouldn't toss it in the garbage can or anything like that. And then there's a very large step down, and that's because right underneath the head or the shoulder area here, or the neck of the battery tube, there is a very large recess for that pocket clip. Now that's because you can go ahead and pop this off the bottom and reverse it and use it up on top here. Now, if you're wearing this on a vest, this may be the perfect option for you. However, you may not even need to do that because the pocket clip is a two-way. So you can wear this on a cap. And if you wear it on the side of the cap, you can roll it over to the side and direct where the light goes without having to wear that headlamp harness. But the battery tube, I think, is stellar. I think the stellar design of this battery tube, it seems to carry over from the IF30. Let me grab that for you real fast. It seems to carry over from the IF30 as well as the SC28. So this seems like to be a standard or a norm for Sofirn now, and I really do appreciate it. There is a battery direction indicator here, just so you don't mess that part up. And then you have that other recess for that pocket clip. Now again, that pocket clip is a two-way, pretty good spring resistance, and a little bit of a throat here too. So if you do pocket carry this, you will have most of it sitting inside your pocket, which is really, really nice. Now we will move past that to the tail cap. Now the tail cap, I think, is one of the better looking ones as far as a tail cap goes. Now let me grab the HS40 again. And so this looks a little more outdated, but I mean, this is an 18650. But going back to the HS41, well, actually, let me grab my trusty Ozark Trail access lock knife here. And we'll go ahead and show you that it does also have a tail cap magnet. So you can use that magnet to direct it as a work light as well, in case that seems to be your prerogative. So I really like the fact that it includes a tail cap. I like the fact that it includes a pocket clip. And in addition to that, you can wear it as a standalone headlamp. So it seems very, very versatile as far as all that's concerned. As far as that user interface goes, now I'll go ahead and show you right now that you can go ahead and press and hold that switch, and that will kick it into 1 lumen moonlight mode. That's right, 1 lumen from 4 LEDs. So these are averaging about 1/4 of a lumen a piece. But if you press and hold that, this will kick it up to 10 lumen eco mode. Press and hold again, 150 low. Press and hold again, we have 500 medium. Now if you want to go to high or turbo, you can go ahead and double press, and this will go to 1500 lumens for your high mode. And what's interesting is double press went to high mode, and if you do another double press, this is 4000 lumens from turbo. Now 4000 lumens, I mean, I know it's adjusting pretty hard on camera, so I apologize for that, but 4000 lumens from turbo, And this is just to show you that if you do go to high, and then you go to turbo, and unlimited double presses from here will alternate back and forth between high and turbo. And once you do a single press from there, it will go ahead and go back to whatever mode you had prior to high or turbo. So I think that's really, really nice because sometimes you're not going to want all 4,000 lumens. So again, it is a really, really nice thought process that was put into this to make sure that this is as usable as possible. Now, in addition to that, let's go ahead and press it 3 times. So you do get that strobe as well. And I do get a lot of driver clicking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Here, I'll move it up to the camera. Do you guys hear that at all? So I notice a lot of driver clicking audibly in my ear, and I hope it translated over to the camera, hopefully not as electrical distortion or noise. But let's go ahead and do 4 clicks. So that was a double click or double flash right there. So now your HS41 is locked. So that's one really nice thing, is all that heat that could be generated from 4,000 lumens of 4 SST20s, that could generate quite a bit of heat. So if you ever wanted to make sure that you're not going to turn this on in your pocket, 4 clicks will go ahead and lock and unlock that light. So you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, I already showed you once, I have the HS40 here as well, and that's going to be our comparison because that is that's the model that was available before the HS41. So let's go ahead and grab the HS40. So real quick, let's go ahead and look at the HS40. So you have one SST40 LED in here, and it is, again, 18650 powered, but this is only 2000 lumens. So let's go ahead and turn it on, and I'm going to do a double press so you can see 2000 lumens from the HS40. So this is 2000 lumens, and now if I do, I'm going to go ahead and press a double press now so you can see the 4000 versus the 2000. So it kind of trumps it. Like you can, when I have them both on, the 4000K, the 4000 lumens definitely trumps that 2000. But now what I want to do is I want to take both these out so you can find out if the more lightweight 18650 version of the headlamp that Sofirn offers is going to make more sense for you than the HS41. 4000 lumens, heavier battery, but still very, very versatile. So let's go ahead and head outside and check these out. All right, guys, so we're outside with the Sofirn HS41. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start low and then ramp all the way up so you can see all 4000 lumens from this headlamp. Now here's the ultra low moonlight. So now we're going to go to low, medium, here's high, and I'm going to go ahead and do a double tap to go to turbo. Now this is 4000 lumens from the HS41. I can already tell you I'm feeling a little bit of buildup of heat on the head. So definitely seems like this would start to get warm if you're wearing it on the headlamp strap. And then to compare, we have the HS40, so a generational comparison. I'm going to go ahead and press and hold. Now here is moonlight. Press and hold again. We're going to go to low. Press and hold one more time. Here's medium and high. I'm going to go ahead and double press to go to turbo. Now this is turbo. This is all 2000 lumens from the HS40. Much warmer than that HS41. Now, one more time, I'll go ahead and just do a quick double press to go to turbo. Now this is 4000 lumens. This has a good mix of flood and throw. Definitely gets that light out there. You can see that electrical pole in the background. And I'm going to double tap to go to turbo on the HS40 one more time. So much warmer. That pole is not as visible, but this still has a pretty decent amount of flood. And with both of these, you can triple press to go to strobe. So here we go with the HS41.
Here is that strobe with the HS41. And here's that strobe with the HS40. All right, now that we saw a great comparison of the HS41 with that last generation HS40, let's go ahead and get inside.
All right, guys, we went outside and we compared 2,000 lumens in the HS40 to the 4,000 lumens in the HS41. Now, yeah, I know that's not really a fair fight, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to show how the next iteration of a light can change so much. So that's why we went ahead with that. Now, I will tell you one thing now. This is a much warmer tint in the HS40 than the very cool tint in the HS41. So that could be a determining factor for you, and if it is, you can make a decision solely based on that. However, when it comes to the light, I mean, I'll turn them on right now, and you can see that I think the HS41 has even though it has a 25-degree TIR optic that throws a relatively tight beam, and then it has a 90-degree wide for the flood. It seems to be more compact than the HS40. So I want you guys to tell me down in the comments what you guys think of the differences between these, how they operate independently versus in conjunction or compared to the other one. So let's get the HS40 out of here now. And I just want to be real with you guys. Now, frankly, I'm not a huge fan of this super cool white lights. And this is an SST40, so that means that you're able to swap it out with any other 3535 emitter, or well, most other 3535 emitters. So I love the fact that this hits 4,000 lumens. I love the fact that there are so many capable ways of utilizing this. So you have the magnetic tail cap, you have two pocket clip recesses, including the pocket clip, so you can wear that either way. You have the headlamp attachment, so you can wear this as a headlamp. Now, I mean, this is just a super portable, super utilitarian, so many ways to use it type light that I really do appreciate it. Sometimes it's just nice, you know, having a right angle light that you can turn on, and with that Sofirn quality, you know it's just going to continue to work. So I really dig the fact that they gave you so many possibilities as far as the use of the HS41. So now I want you guys to tell me down in the comments below what you thought of the HS41. And in addition to that, in the comments below and in the description, I'll go ahead and leave a couple links for you so you can check out the HS41 on Amazon as well as the Sofirn website. So guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I love the fact that you're able to do this, and if you could like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. I would love it if you could let as many people as you know about these videos. That's the only way we can grow and continue to do these things. So that being said, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.